Good morning, caregivers. It is Tasty Thursday. It is one of my favorite days of the week because I like to cook and I like to share it with you. Hope you had a good night's sleep and you woke up this morning refreshed and ready for your day. Michael and I have already been out walking a mile with the little Zoe dachshund, miniature dachshund, and it was a good way to start the day. I want to thank our sponsors of today's show. We have Passmore's Grocery and Grill on Saluda Street, where you can go have breakfast and lunch in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Tell them Carol sent you. Vitamin Depot, go there and talk to them about the various products they have that will make you healthier without putting chemicals and nasty things in your body. They're located on Selney's Road behind Dunkin' Donuts and Burger King. And also the wonderful award-winning television show Life in the Carolinas, produced by Mr. Carl White. What a wonderful job he does. Go to lifeinthecarolinas.com, read about their show, all kinds of links, and you can watch all the episodes. Well, today I wanted to make for you a taco salad that was made for me at a work gathering that I attended back when I had a real job, you know, where you had to go somewhere and you answered to somebody. I was never really good at that. I tell you, I was meant to be self-employed for a long time. But Mr. Steve Voss made this, and I don't know where Steve is today, but he brought this salad, and it disappeared like lightning. But I am being oh so kind to him, and I'm going to call it Carol's Taco Salad, because you don't know Steve Voss, so who cares? Now it's Carol's Taco Salad. And you know, I like to do things that are quick and easy, and I like to do things that are vegetarian. I don't eat meat because it doesn't make my ulcer too very happy, and my ulcer's been so much happier since I quit eating meat, but you do as feels right to you. I was just reading a scripture about food and God giving us plants and seeds, fruit to eat. But you know, he did give us meat to eat. You cannot deny that if you read the scripture. The problem is so much of the meat that we eat today is processed in ways that's not good for us, and the animals are fed things that aren't good for them, which makes it not good for us, and hormones and things, stuff like that. So maybe that's where we get the problem. So if you can buy good quality meat and it settles on your stomach, then okay, but don't forget to load up on your vegetables. So as I stand here talking to you, I've got some red cabbage, and all of my products today were purchased at Aldi. A special shout out to them, because I'm really hoping that if I keep sending them these videos, that one day they will decide to sponsor this show, because that would be good. I'm really hoping they'll sponsor our podcast too. So I'm just cutting this in not fine, just kind of coarse pieces. Red cabbage is hard, you guys know that. Normally if I'm making coleslaw or something, I would put this in my Vitamix, but Vitamix will ground a brick to nothing, let me tell you, and that's not what we want for this taco salad. We want some larger pieces. So we're going to chop that up. Let's put that one off to the side. I think we might have enough. Underneath here I have this wonderful clear cutting board. That folds. Don't you just love that? Okay, that was hard. Dump it in. Now, just going to take regular iceberg lettuce and do the same thing. Get it chopped up. If you prefer romaine, go for it. In this particular one, I do prefer iceberg. Normally in tossed salads, we're going to have spinach. Guess you could do spinach. I don't know what that tastes like, but hey, try it. Call me. Let me know. Just going to chop it up. Just a real coarse chop there. Most taco salads are going to have meat in them, as we were discussing meat earlier. And you could put meat in this. If I did, I would use the veggie crumbles I have told you guys about. Just heat them through on the stove and let them come down to room temperature, because this is a cold taco salad, and add them to it. Hey, works for me. So just get it all chopped up here. So we are still in our home in Estero, Florida, and we're going to go back to Rock Hill on Monday, and I am so looking forward to going to see my mama. You guys who are caregiving know that it's fun to get away and do something different, but for me, I just keep thinking about Mama, and I want to go see her and see how she's doing and see what crazy stuff she's going to say to me. Yesterday, I got a text from her community that said, Mama's doing good and everything is well. As long as we can keep enough ketchup in the house, she will be okay. So I told you, my mama loves ketchup. She puts it on everything. She would literally put it on this salad. So now I'm wondering if maybe I should buy stock in Heinz or Hunt's or something like that. Whoever it is that makes ketchup. Because the woman can go through some stuff. So now we've got the lettuce. Let's just dump it in there. I'm going to go ahead while I've just got a few ingredients and my hands are clean. That's what I tell my husband when I cook anyway. He don't know. Just give that a little toss. And if you don't want to make quite so much, cut the recipe in half. But see, my daughter says, what are you cooking on Thursday? Because I'm coming by to get some. She's liking this mama being in town cooking business. Then we're going to take half, or you can use a whole, depending on how much you like peppers. I use red and yellow because green pepper and I don't agree. Green pepper will talk to me the rest of the day. And you know, I like to talk, but I don't want to talk to my green peppers. So let's get that little membrane removed there. Just cut that out. And again, we're going to cut these up just in coarse pieces. This is good stuff right here. Thank you to Aldi for packaging red and yellow peppers together without a green one. Thank you. Because when they put a green one, I normally go to the checkout and I see somebody else who bought it and I go, hey, you want my green pepper? Because I'm not going to eat it. And I give them my green pepper. Or else it winds up being trash because I just can't eat the things. Red and yellow pepper, whatever kind of pepper you like. Did I just say yeller? I hope I didn't just say yeller pepper. That sounds very southern, doesn't it? All right, so as you can see, we're getting a whole lot of color in this bowl. Can you see it? Got red and yellow and green, and well, they call it red cabbage. That's not red, it's purple cabbage. That's what I call it. Now, I use little green onions, and I washed these earlier. Chop off the stem down here, but let's leave some of that green on the end. Then I line these little jewels up here because I try to find the quickest way to get everything done. And chop up these little heads because we don't want that. Ugh, that would not be good. Get these done. Always looking for easy ways to speed up the preparation time. When I buy groceries on a good week, when I'm feeling extremely industrious, I will come in and chop up all of my lettuce and put it in a bag with some paper towels. The paper towels will absorb any moisture from that chopped up vegetable. I'll chop up all the peppers, whatever. My cauliflower, my broccoli will be in bags in my refrigerator so that when I come home and I decide I want to have a certain item, fresh vegetable, it's already chopped up and ready to go. And that's very, very nice. Now, I don't always do that because you know, you don't always have time for that. But when you do, it sure is nice to open your fridge. A couple big pieces I'm going to take out. It's nice to open your fridge and have all those things already cut up. But do put them in a Ziploc bag. Do add a couple paper towels just to absorb the moisture because you don't want soggy vegetables. That's not good. Now it gets super easy. I've got Aldi's kidney beans. You can use light kidney beans or dark kidney beans, whichever makes you happy. I dearly love kidney beans. Let me get this out of the way here. And you're just going to add in your kidney beans. I've already rinsed and drained them. You're going to add in Aldi Mexican style cheese. I use Mexican style cheese pretty much any time a recipe calls for cheddar cheese, because why not? It's just got a little extra flavor. Now, how much cheese? I don't know how much cheese. Lots of cheese. You can't have too much cheese. I think the recipe calls for 8 ounces. Yep, that looks like 8 ounces to me. Who knows? I like lots of cheese. And again, we're going to give this a toss because once we get that dressing on there, we don't want to use our hands then. Now, in a perfect world, a girl would have stopped by Aldi and picked up black olives. But do you think I realized I had not bought them when I bought these ingredients? Of course not. Last night I got up to get my ingredients together. No black olives. So before we have this today, I'll be running into Aldi and picking up some sliced black olives. Or you can put whole, whatever makes you happy, and add that to it. Okay, you guys, look. Isn't that pretty? Woo, I tell you, you rinse some hands off here. Good stuff we got going. It's going to get better. Don't leave me. All right, brand new, never opened. Aldi's Zesty Italian Dressing. You see this? Have you had this stuff? Let me break this seal here. Oh my goodness. I should have opened that one earlier. This is excellent Italian dressing. Let's see here. Sorry for the delay. I didn't think about being, brand new. So put that back on there. Get it open. Oh goodness. Now I'm just going to squirt the dressing on there. How much dressing? How much dressing do you like? I know some of you, my friend Charlotte puts this piddly amount of dressing, to which I'm going, child, why'd you even bother? And then there's Michael and I, and we're like, how much dressing is available? Because we do like dressing. I'm going to be practicing making a balsamic vinaigrette that I like. If you've got a recipe for a balsamic vinaigrette you like, send it to me, because I'd like to have one that somebody's recommended. I have yet to buy one that I really like, but for this, we're going to use pretty much this bottle because it is a very large salad. I don't think we will be eating all of this in one sitting. Will we, Michael? I don't think so. I don't think Brandy's going to want that much of it either. So here we go. See what it looks like? Oh, that looks good. Black olives are really good in it. Now, here is the fun part. Aldi has a line of products called Simply Nature, and I do use a lot of theirs because, you know, I have all these allergies. These are their yellow corn tortillas or tortilla chips. Gluten-free. Gluten-free. Maybe sea salt. It's a little bit noisy here. And before you serve this, let's get a bowl up here. And we're going to serve some of this. Michael, what we going to have for breakfast this morning? How you feel about some taco salad? Y'all know Michael's my cameraman. There we go. That's a piddly little serving. That's not how we eat this stuff. We eat lots of it. And then on top of it, you're going to crumble up some of these chips. And if you're in my house, you crumble up a lot of these chips. Let me see. Oh, these are good. And what we have now is a wonderful taco salad that we didn't add salt to because we've got the salt of the chips. Oh, honey hush. I might need some time away to work on that. That is super, super good. See how pretty it is? Nice and simple. Let me wash my hands up here for you. I don't want to be dirty. I hope you will try this recipe. I'll be posting the ingredients on Facebook here in just a little while when I get to sit down to do that. Nice and simple. Now, your loved one with dementia who has eating issues, using a fork or a spoon, they're going to find this difficult to eat. But can they use their fingers to eat this? Well, sure, why not? Do we really care? I mean, we don't want our loved ones who have to eat with their fingers to eat soup. That's pretty much not going to work. This can be eaten with fingers. It's quite all right. It's not the optimal way, but living with Alzheimer's type dementia or Parkinson's dementia is not what we would choose one way or the other. So if we can make this work and it's something different for them to eat, put down a placemat and go for it, my friend. Well, I wanted to share with you a verse from the scripture today. I had told you week before last, I think, that I was going to do a scripture verse each week. I totally forgot that. It hit me last night. So I've got one today that has to do with food. And it's from Genesis. It said, "Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be food for you." I like that because that's how I like to live, with all those natural kinds of things. A special thank you to our sponsors today, Vitamin Depot on Celanese Road, Life in the Carolinas at lifeinthecarolinas.com, and Passmore's Grocery and Grill. I started to say grocery and grits. Oh, they do really good grits. Anyway, on Saluda Street in Rock Hill. Check them out. I hope you have a good weekend. We are not here on Friday. We take that morning off. Now, Monday morning, we'll be right back here, still in Florida, and then flying out shortly after we say goodbye to you. But thank you for joining us. Have a good weekend. Be kind to everyone around you. And you know what? It'll change your day. It'll change their day. And they're wondering what you're so happy about. I like that. Blessings and smiles. Bye-bye.